Why do we sleep? The Russian sleep experiment, MindPop. Welcome to MindPop, the place where curiosity explodes and we dive into the strangest and deepest questions your brain can think of. In today's episode, we're talking about something we all do every day, but probably never question. Why do we sleep? And what happens to our bodies and minds if we just decide not to? It sounds simple, but the answers are packed with mystery, science, and sometimes real horror. On average, humans spend 1/3 of their lives sleeping. That means if you live 75 years, you'll have spent about 25 of them asleep. But why? Why does the brain and body shut down for hours every day? Scientists say sleep isn't luxury or wasted time. It's a biological necessity. While you sleep, your body repairs itself, your cells regenerate, and your brain organizes memories and flushes out toxins. But what happens when we fight against sleep? Let me tell you about one of the strangest real-life experiments in history. The Randy Gardner experiment. In 1964, a 17-year-old high school student named Randy Gardner decided to break the world record for the longest time without sleep. It started as a school science project, but what happened became a legendary case, still referenced by neuroscientists today. Randy stayed awake for 11 straight days, over 260 hours. At first, he was fine, talking, joking, but after 2 days, he began forgetting simple things. Soon he started hallucinating, seeing things that weren't there, and hearing imaginary voices. One time, he tried to play ping pong but couldn't see the ball or react in time. By day 6, he couldn't speak in full sentences. His body slowly fell apart. When the experiment ended, he slept for 14 hours straight, but even after waking, he remained tired and foggy for days. His case taught scientists that the human brain simply isn't built to run without rest. Now let's go darker. Scientists at the University of Chicago ran sleep deprivation tests on lab rats. The rats were kept awake using sensors that monitored their brain activity, preventing any sleep at all. Within days, their bodies broke down, their skin started peeling, body temperatures dropped, their immune systems failed, and they died. Death caused by lack of sleep alone. The experiment was shocking and proved that sleep is not just important, it's vital, and it gets worse. Sleep deprivation has been used as a form of torture in certain prisons. There are documented cases of prisoners being kept awake for long periods, causing them to lose touch with reality, suffer nervous breakdowns, and even lose memory. The brain begins to treat sleep loss like a survival threat and escapes into madness. Which brings us to one of the most famous and horrifying urban legends on the internet, the Russian sleep experiment. The story goes that after World War II, Soviet researchers sealed 5 political prisoners in a chamber and exposed them to a gas that would keep them awake for 15 days. At first, everything was normal. The subjects talked, joked, stayed calm. But after 5 days, things changed. They stopped speaking, they whispered, they grew paranoid. On day 7, one began screaming hysterically and then went silent. The others became unresponsive. When the researchers entered on day 15, they found a nightmare. Blood on the walls, bodies mutilated, some of them had even eaten themselves. One man, still alive, smiled with torn skin. When asked why he did it, he whispered, "I am the darkness inside sleep, and you set me free." Most scientists say this is just creepypasta, a fictional horror story written to feel real. But what's terrifying is how similar the symptoms are to real sleep deprivation: hallucinations, psychosis, identity loss, even self-harm. So let me ask you, when's the last time you had a deep, peaceful sleep? Sleep isn't weakness. Sleep is the reset your body needs to survive. Without it, your brain fails, your body collapses, and your mind starts to break apart. If you enjoyed this episode, don't forget to like the video, subscribe to MindPop, and drop us a comment with the weirdest question that ever popped into your head before sleep. We might just turn it into the next episode. This was MindPop. See you in the next brain dive.